Is it going to be Longhurst or Seaton? Away they go. Seaton blasts them off the line, and Bauer goes with him on the outside. Johnson slips into third as they sweep down for the run now. Alan Jones getting away to a great start on the outside, but it's Glenn Seaton and the Peter Jackson Sierra making a brilliant start from John Bauer. Next is Dick Johnson, and rounding them up on the outside was in fact Alan Jones as they go down to the southern loop. One or two cars not getting off the line. I think one of them may have been the Mustang, but let's have a look at here as Jones up on the inside here, putting some pressure. There's a spin there back in the pack.
Oh, it's Brock, and cars spearing every which way.
So Brock, his race is run. He spins the car around, tries to head back to the pit area, and a cloud of dust down there. Lukey Heights and Glenn Seaton promising to do this for so long for the Peter Jackson team. He's doing it comfortably now, and there's Ray Lintodd. Bad luck for Ray. First up start in the Valvoline Sierra. A great start there from Win Percy up into about fourth spot or fifth spot. Sensational start. Maybe the bingle that we saw back in the pack involving Brock may have taken out some middle markers, and that's where Percy's jumped one or two.
Well, Mark Duquet was the other Commodore that we saw involved with Brock in the late part of the incident, and there's the Steve Reed Commodore with the front left severely damaged.
Very, very quick pit stop for Brock. Boy, that was a quickie. I thought he took some of the air hoses with him, but he's off and running, rejoins the race. Seaton has done a lot of testing here at Phillip Island. Just look at Longhurst, the way he just zeroes up on the inside and says, Dick, see ya. That is the move so far of the race, and you saw it on our race cam. Now the cat amongst the pigeons, Longhurst straight down on the inside. You get the feeling that maybe something could happen. No, he's just playing the role of the enforcer.
Dick Johnson's going to get a bonus out of this as well. Glenn Seaton arguing about third at the moment with John Bauer, who has a look on the inside and makes a very effective move, but he's losing a bit of fuel from the back of that car by the look of it. And then Win Percy's still hanging in there behind Alan Jones. Then we've got Madecki in the second of the mobile cars, although he's the lead car at the moment with Brock in 30th position. Jim Richards behind him. Larry Perkins doing a great job, and he's in the scrap with Colin Bond and Greg Hansford.
Oh, it was Jim. What a move that was.
Oh, and look at Larry down the inside of Andrew. A nice bit of driving. That car's been working very well this weekend. And how good is it to see a Nissan, a Holden and a Ford all having a battle? It's good. It's refreshing.
Sensational. And look at Greg Hansford here in the Alan Moffat ANZ Banking Sierra, coming up on the inside here of Colin Bond, working away at Madecki. And Alan Moffat, of course, has brought over the Swiss tuning expert Rudy Eggenberger for this meeting. Oh, look at Bondi pulling out of the draft there, trying to get down the outside of Greg Hansford.
Look at Larry.
And Larry Perkins going on with it. So
Seaton's in the pits. There's Glenn Seaton. And I know how he feels.
Yes, you've had a day of that. Johnson still sits on the tail of the number 25 B&H Sierra. Then John Bauer. So the Johnson cars running second and third at this stage. I'll tell you what, the performance of both Win Percy and Larry Perkins has brought this rather large crowd to life here today at Phillip Island. Oh, there's Jones. John Bauer. Keeping in mind they had a big heave too at Simmons Plains, where Alan Jones lit up the tyres and got going as Perkins slips by, and so does Jim Richards. So that was a costly exercise. Johnson getting closer all the time here. There it is with the Peter Jackson car getting off. And that was the run down to the first corner. And Dick Johnson takes Tony Longhurst to capture the lead in round number 3 today at Phillip Island.
Oh, now I know why they're going to bring Peter Brock into the pits. He's got one of our camera cables on the back. Now, he always wanted to be a TV star.
So Longhurst to the pits. That really does throw all the cards up whether Johnson has gone with the right compound to go the full race distance. And the same with John Bauer.
So I think that moves, Bauer to second, Alan Jones to third, Jimmy Richards in fourth. Well, we said there was going to be some pit action. There certainly is.
Car number 2, Jimmy Richards, and car number 20, Alan Jones. Side by side, so Richards said the he would be more competitive the longer this race went. He's not too far off the beam. The championship hopes. Car number 14, Murray Carter, has decided to bail. A little onboard fire, have we, or electrical fire going in there? He brings in the President Ford. Things wouldn't be too comfortable in the cockpit there because Murray's got the door open. Oops.
He was in 8th.
In fact, didn't make the pits. And we have, in fact, I believe the fire under the hood going there.
Sure have. I want to be getting some, oh hell, get some extinguishers on that in a real hurry, or get away from it in a big hurry.
Murray's guiding everything. He said, give it a squirt there. Teammate John Bower will close it up just a little before checker flag time. They come up and put a lap on the tail enders. Heading up to Lukey Heights. And now the sprint down to the left-hander after the dipper to Nissan Corner. Well, it's been quite a day for the Johnson Shell team as they exit and head down to the left-hander now.
You have to speak volumes for John Bower here too. Difficult thing to harness your enthusiasm and just sit in there and do this. And also remember, he recovered from the shunt with Alan Jones. Now Andrew Madecki's got some problems there.
Coming out of the last turn and looking straight at the checkered flag. It's out, and Dick Johnson, a 1-2 for the Shell team at Phillip Island this afternoon in the Shell Ultra Sierras. Car number 17, Johnson, the winner. John Bower, his teammate from Devonport in Tasmania, takes second in the 18 car. And of course, Jimmy Richards will pick up third in the Nissan Skyline, car number 2. A sensational finish for Johnson, put it all together so well here today. Let's check them out on our Toyota race score. Johnson, the race winner in the Shell Ultra High Sierra. Second to John Bower of Tasmania. Third goes to Jimmy Richards in the Nissan Skyline. Fourth place, a good finish to Colin Bond in the Caltech Sierra. And rounding out the 5, a tradesman's job from Greg Hansford in the ANZ Sierra.